For this Dragonfly block, you will need a 6.5 inch square, 2 7-inch squares, 1 8-inch square, 2 3.5 inch square, and this is a 7-inch circle, and here's 2 6-inch circles. And I cut out an orange peel template out of a box. Go ahead and trace out your orange peel template, and then after you have it traced out, you will use your 6.5 inch square and place the fabric that you had cut out on the 6.5 inch square, and then I just take a zigzag stitch all around, and it will look like I already have one done. Now, the 2 6-inch squares is going to be part of the wings. So these two, and these two will be part of the wings. And this one is the head. Wait, that's not 7. Oh, that's 6.5. This is my 7. There we go. Okay, with the 7-inch blocks, I made creases. And also I made creases on the circles, so it's easier for me to line up. And I have my basting spray. I had a bad experience using this basting spray, so now I'm just going to use it to base this the circle on the square. I go ahead and line up these creases. Use a light spray. Then I just hit it with the iron a little bit. And then I take some starch also and hit it with iron. And then I'll take it to the single sewing machine, and I will do a zigzag stitch all the way around. I forgot to mention I'm using some copy paper to help me with the zigzag stitch. So I just put it on the white paper, and the needle, I'm making sure the needle hits slightly on the outside. And my stitch length is very short, so the stitch is kind of tight. And I can't go super fast, because if I go super fast, the machine vibrates a lot. See? moderate speed. And sometimes it does bunch up a little bit. So I just take my seam ripper and kind of when I get to the beginning, I go over it a little bit and do a little back stitching. All 3 circles are completed, and it's easy to take the paper off. It comes off very easy. And then I will hit it with a little bit more starch one last time. Have to make sure I use the starch and not the glue. I'm using a lot of starch because my white fabric is poly cotton from Walmart and it's very thin. And for me, it sews a little bit better when I starch it. So remember, these 2 is for the wings. This is for the head. This also go with the wings. And I forgot. I forgot about these 2. This also go with the head. So we're going to cut the 7-inch circle, which is on the 8-inch square. We're going to cut this into 4ths, and each one will be 4 inches. And a 6-inch square on the 7-inch square, we're going to cut it into 4ths, and it's going to be 3.5 inches. And for the head, you only need 1. So one of these blocks will make 4, but you only need 1 for the head. And this will be 3.5. you will need six of these little units to make the wings. So this is 3 for one side. And I already has some made. Here's for another 3. 1, 2, 3. So I was sewing that group together, this group together, and this group together. Now we just sew these last pieces together as a 4 patch. And there's only one thing you have to match. one last fresh start. And this is the block. And I'm going to call this quilt Dragonfly's Path, because it's kind of based on the Drunkard's Path with the circles. And I already made 2 other blocks before I made this block. So now I just need to make a solid purple one. And some of the school colors is purple and orange. A university in Florida, I think it's Edward Waters. Or is it FAMU? Maybe it's Edward Waters.